Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, two arms on the mound in this one that have logged a lot of innings in their careers. Should give us a fun matchup.
You know, the thing about guys like this is that they know how to compete. Even when they don't have their best stuff coming out of the bullpen into the ball game pregame, they know how to go out there and battle and get outs, even when they don't have the best feel. So I think that's what we're going to see today. Hopefully they do have their best stuff, but if they don't, look for that type of competitive edge.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and pitching here today, Blake Snell.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's how this game gets started. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Trent Grisham, batting with one down, takes a strike. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mookie is fantastic for baseball. A great player, big personality. He's played for some of the most popular teams in the league.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Two out, space is empty. That one drifts inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And now a full count.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back now at Fenway. And today's starter, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for Boston, Jorge Mateo. The pitch. Strike 1. Ohtani, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And he deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 1 away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty. In the air to left center. Makes the catch for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
Two down, nobody on, and that one sliced foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Scoreless after 1. Back in Boston, new inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Snell back to work.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. And another ball.
3-1.
And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and two. Payoff pitch. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it bangs off the monster. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that's in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. That one missed. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Next pitch is outside.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His second of the year. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Clips the outside corner. 0-1.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Batting seven.
Here's Joey Gallo.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That pitch gets the corner. That's strike one.
One strike.
And that's down and away. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. One and two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Junior Caminero steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Fastball for a strike.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
Next pitch is outside.
Snell won his second Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
That one way outside. 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
And now it's going to be Miguel Vargas. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And now the lefty. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's 2. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Outside low. And the count is 1-2. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
3-2.
Right side, Gallo. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman,
Triston Casas up next for the Red Sox. Just missed. Bounce to third, and he grabs it in foul ground. The Red Sox trailing by 2 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that's in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Wouldn't chase that time. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty delivers. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Brian Reynolds stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Misses outside, and it's 2-1. The Dodgers up by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Two now.
Careful.
Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Ramon Urias. 3 for 7 in the series so far. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Casas off of first with 2 away. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. Two outs. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway Park, now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
Snell back to work. To the right side, Mateo. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Grisham, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. So 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Olivares makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty.
Betts.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts walked his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Way high there. And it's 2-0. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, Boog, this guy's got a special eye for the fastball. He's just capable of taking away a big part of the pitcher's game.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to Casas, and they get Ohtani for the out. Third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. The pitch.
No, that's low.
Righty to the plate. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals, cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
One down, base is empty. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Red Sox down by a pair here in the last half of the third. That one close, ruled the ball. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Mateo.
Mateo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. A long throw, and that's the 3rd out. As we go to the top of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. That's out to center field. Olivares makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, catcher, Will
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's outside. 1-0. That one missing inside. One down, base is empty. And there's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
2 down, nobody on. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one is out of here. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Fought off foul. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. And down on strikes, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in
Leading
Boston.
off.
Now it's going to be
Red Sox.
Vaughn Grissom.
The shortstop, Vaughn Grissom.
The pitch. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him.
Yeah.
One away on the strikeout.
Nicely done right there to bury that
Now
two-strike
batting,
splitter in the
right
dirt.
fielder,
Pretty much perfect
Masataka
execution. Very much like what you're trying to do with the two-strike curveball. But you could argue a splitter is a little tougher to pick up than a breaking ball because you just can't see it out of the pitcher's hand like you can that hump in a curveball.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Way inside, gets out of the way.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this
Up
game
next
on the
for the
mound. Looking very dangerous to
third
these
baseman.
hitters. 7 punch-outs
Umpire.
already. So this lineup hasn't had
Jabber.
much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
2 outs, bases empty. Rafael Devers now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Center field. Grisham has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Vargas. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. The lefty fires. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Blake's done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Righty reliever out of the pen, Cooper Criswell. He last pitched 2 days ago. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Adolis Garcia. First pitch misses. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Cutter Crawford appears to be getting loose. Vargas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Olivares sizing it up. He's got it, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Now this is in the air down the line. Reynolds trying to get there. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Into center. Gets under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. One left for LA, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Tristan Casas. The right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. J.P. Feyereisen preparing to come on if needed. Colon warming up as well. And the righty deals.
No, that's a ball.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And here it comes. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. pitch. On the ground right side. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ryan Reynolds here. Struck out swinging his first time. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
One down, base is empty. That one not close, and it's 2-2. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Ramon Urias up next for the Red Sox. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs. On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. Criswell back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Jalen Beeks, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Matzik also throwing. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Hernandez, in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ohtani on at first, nobody out. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Ripped, but it curls foul. Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The pitch. Just misses. Ball one.
1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And another ball. And that's a strikeout looking. Strike three called on a slider at the knees.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one fouled off. Up and in. Now 1-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Red Sox nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
And here's
Red
the catcher, Connor Wong.
The catcher, Connor Wong.
And the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone.
No ball.
Strike 1.
Strike.
And he deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next for the Red Sox, Edward Olivares. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Good eye right
outside.
there. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. That clips a corner. Way way out front for strike two.
No ball.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound. He
Number
pitched
15.
yesterday, and we'll see him once
Tyler
again.
Matzik.
Junior Caminero steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
As the lefty gets to work, they say a win.
You know,
No
these
ball. One
Dodgers,
strike.
digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
1-1.
And he lays down a bunt. And he can't come up with it. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Miguel Vargas digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Ball one there.
1-0.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Strike.
And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Caminero gets his lead at first with nobody out. At the belt and fires. Oh, that plunked him.
Take your bait.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Oh, that adds another runner, and now they've got one in scoring position. Looks like things are getting a little wobbly out there on the mound.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That
ball,
misses.
1 strike.
And it's 1-1. First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss.
Look, it looked like that
1 ball,
curveball
2
backed
strikes.
up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
The 1-2. Wouldn't
And
chase
ball.
that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Up next for the
New
Dodgers,
pitcher for the Red Sox, Cutter Crawford.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he
number
has.
50, Cutter Crawford.
And up next for Los Angeles, Trent Grisham. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. One run is in, around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 5-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. Next to hit, Mookie Betts. Swings here and blasts one left field into the monster seats and gone. He'll touch them all. It's 7-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 1 out, nobody on. Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. There's a strike, 95 of that one. That's in there. And it's 0-2. One down, base is empty. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Matthew Liberatore.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Liberatore.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game. It's 8-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So digging in, Will Smith. That one misses,
One
and
ball.
that's ball
Okay.
1. The wind of the pitch.
Ball 2.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark, and the count is filled up.
2 strike.
In the air, center field. In position. He makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. Back after this on the show. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
it's the
for
shortstop,
the Red
Vaughn
Sox.
Grissom.
The shortstop, Vaughn Grissom.
The pitch.
No,
Just
that's a
missed.
ball. 1-0.
Just missed. Next pitch is outside. And there's the strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Okay.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they'll do it again. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Yoshida in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is even 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grisham backing up and to his right makes the catch out. Number 2.
Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. And the first offering is not close. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Wouldn't chase that time. Devers checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Garcia ranging back on it. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back now at Fenway. Now here is Joey Gallo.
Number 35, Joey Gallo.
The wide to kick the pitch. There's the strike. kicks and deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now Junior Caminero.
One ball.
Way inside. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Gallo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air out to center. Olivares moving under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman,
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed.
1-0.
The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Kicks and fires. And that one missing low. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Garcia.
And now Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2. Liner, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and they now lead by 9.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Jalen Beeks on a pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now, Trent Grisham.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
This one popped up. Drifts towards it. Grissom pulls it down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one pulled foul. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. The shortstop takes the ball. That's inside. And it's a full count. Shohei Ohtani up next for the Dodgers. Bounce to the right side. That's a base hit. Run scores. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the third and final game of the series. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Olivares pulls that one down, and that is that. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Triston Casas.
The first baseman, Triston Casas.
And here it comes. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ohtani will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, J.P. Feyereisen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So man aboard, Bryan Reynolds up next for the Red Sox. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swung on, belted. Grisham going back, gone. his second home run of the series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And now, Ramon Urias. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. And that's off the inside
One
edge.
ball, one
And the
strike.
count is 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Presley, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. The pitch. Line drive. Sends it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Connor Wong.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a good eye
that's the
there.
ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering misses. Now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
One down, base is empty. Left field, way back there, and it hits off the monster.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So stepping in for Boston, Edward Olivares. That's outside. Ball 1. Wong, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Righty delivers. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Got him swinging.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Mateo stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 runs across in the inning here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Two outs.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. One and 2 here. Goes down looking. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. And now an 8-run lead at 10-2. You're dialed into the show. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. Beeks back to work. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Here's a 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Reynolds raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one missed. Beeks goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Base is empty, one away here in the top of the 9th. That just misses, and the count's full. Ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down, and if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
2 outs, base is empty, and now it's Joey Gallo. Way high.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Red Sox 2. Bottom 9,
Leading
and
off
stepping in for
for the
Boston,
Red Sox.
Vaughn Grissom.
The shortstop, Vaughn Grissom.
And the right-hander back to work. High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez ranging back, just missed it.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball,
The right
just
fielder,
barely
number
missed it.
18.
Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Masataka.
At the plate, Masataka Yoshida, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's down and in. The 1-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Now a pop-up on the infield. Vargas under it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
So they're
Rafael
down to their final out. Here's the
Devers.
Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.